Started like a true pro, Joel, on mute.
Why did that automatically mute me? I'm lost. I'm absolutely lost. What happened? God damn it. I even gave it a little hi. Hello, Rush Nation. So here we are again. Welcome to the 5 Yard Rush NFL podcast. I'm your host, the Joel Hewitt. And as always, I'm joined by Hank Scorpio and Mark Hoppers from Blink 182. How are we doing, boys?
I'm good. I've got the Mark Hoppers reference. I'd rather have that than Sue Perkins, which I sometimes get. So I'll.
Sometimes. Sue Perkins in the show. Oh, I've not seen that. Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah.
Gave it up.
Thank you, Zangief.
If Joe puts on a wig, does he become Mel from Mel and Sue?
Yeah, I could do that. I could do some of that. Save it for the off-season Mel and Sue podcast. What a football-free weekend. Just a reminder what it's going to be like in 2 weeks. Spent time with the family. Did housework. It's just weird. Don't like it. Not entirely certain why the Pro Bowl wasn't on. Don't know why the NFL honors weren't around. I definitely hadn't planned the show around there being them released, so we could at least talk about, I can't believe such and such was snubbed for the NFL honors. Now we've got to talk NFL honors and Super Bowl on the same show, after next week, after this coming weekend.
Bizarre.
Strange idea.
And the decision to play the Pro Bowl tonight.
Oh yeah, it's that, isn't it?
Who has a Pro Bowl on a Tuesday? That's not a football day. The only football on a Tuesday is this podcast.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. It used to be the warm-up show. Yeah, it's giving real who throws a shoe energy, isn't it? Yeah. Not a great big fan. What did everybody else get up to at the weekend? Just sat lonely on a swing, walked around with their head down, the hands in their pockets.
Yeah. Whistling Goldfrapp and being sad.
Whistling Goldfrapp. That's your autobiography, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, I was called to DM for my son and his friends, as in Dungeon Master, not send messages. So, yeah, trying to do that for a bunch of 9-year-olds was an experience.
Chaos. Pure chaos.
Absolute chaos.
Also,
they lost their mind when they ran into an owlbear. Absolutely lost their mind. It was great.
Pulling out the classics there.
Yeah,
we'll say that for the off-season D&D podcast, I guess. Should we go straight into some news? Because we do have news. There's just no football. Let's do that.
Zazu. Yes, sir. News from the underground.
Zazu, sir. News from the underground. Go on, Pete. You wrote it all, so we're just going to listen and react.
There's a few bits and pieces here. Let's talk some international. As we're an international podcast, some international football. It's been announced that the Saints and the Browns are going to play in Paris.
New Orleans Saints. Very French.
They got the fleur-de-lis, haven't they, as their badge? So maybe that's why they got picked.
Yep. And, I think it's something to do with New Orleans being like French territory for a little while. Anyone who's played Red Dead Redemption 2 will know that there was a lot of that going on. Saint-Denis and whatnot down there. So, yeah, there's the connection. I understand it. Really cool to have that in... is it Paris?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Is it the Stade de France?
Yeah.
Very
so
nice.
That's going to be cool.
80,000. Big stadium.
It'll be a fantastic atmosphere. Even, it doesn't really matter the amount of international games that are terrible. Terrible teams, terrible games. It doesn't play well because a lot of teams don't travel well. The atmosphere is still a laugh, and it'll still sell out in minutes as they always do. I just wish that I just got to apologise to France that it's the Saints and the Browns that they've got.
Easy.
If you compare that to the other international game that is about to happen, and that is the game in Madrid as well. So that's the game hasn't been officially announced yet, but they are playing a game in in Madrid this year, and the rumours are that it's going to be the Bears against either the Falcons or the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Well, you got to kind of pray for the Seahawks on that one, haven't you? Although the Falcons could be a bit spicy at least, but that's not a bad poll. At least get the Bears out.
Yeah, I think Bears Seahawks will be probably the most hyped international game I can remember, because both teams should be good, and Seahawks have got a good chance of being the reigning champions, so that should be fantastic. So yeah, you must be, if you're French, you must be just shaking your fists like old man shouts at cloud if that one gets announced.
Didn't they announce that they were going to Australia as well?
Yes,
So there's going to be a
this year.
Yeah, there's going to be a Melbourne game as well as a Rio game as well. So obviously there's going to be the 2 games in Paris, 3 games in the UK, 1 game in Madrid, 1 game in Melbourne, and 1 game in Rio. I don't know whether they're doing a Mexico City one as well, because they normally do a Mexico City one.
Yeah, no, do a Mexico one as well. Is it getting to because it wasn't the plan always to try and get 1 international game for every team, so we'll get 16 games.
I think so, yeah. And the rumor mill being what it is on the internet was that there would be an international week where everyone would just leave the US, and then everybody, there would be, all of the games around the globe. So what could essentially turn out to be like 20 plus hours of non-stop football, depending on like when everything kicks off, which could be quite interesting.
But then we'd probably
just keep working your way west, don't you?
But then we'd probably have a week where we wouldn't have football, because if they were all in different time zones and stuff, we'd probably have a break of football one week.
Yeah.
Which the goods, Roger Goodell, says if they introduce another week, that pushes the Super Bowl a weekend away, which is then gives all of America the Monday off for like President's Day or something like that. So you could be good. Yeah, I think they'll get there. I think we're going more and more international, and that's fine. I like all of the like social media comments of like, oh, why do they keep doing this? It's an American sport, and then just them selling out 80,000 tickets without even thinking about it. So, I enjoy it very much.
Aside from that, I guess the biggest news and the biggest shock this week was it's been leaked initially that Bill Belichick isn't going to make the Hall of Fame. Let's deal with that rather than alleged sex pest Robert Kraft not getting in. I think Belichick's the bigger issue here. He's had about 3 careers that could all be first ballot Hall of Fame worthy. It's absolutely ludicrous that he's not making it.
Out and say why they didn't vote for him, and it was just to snub him basically for sort of controversies and that. And there's the odd one that's just like, oh, I'm biased, I don't like him, and it's just weird. I don't like Bill Belichick. I think if I met him, I'd be very polite to him, but I would at least go, hey, if they give me a vote, Bill, I'd put you in.
Yeah.
I don't like Cam Newton. There's a little part of me that has him down as a potential, not first ballot, obviously, but a way down the road, Hall of Fame candidate, when they really need to get the last of that generation in somehow to get bums on seat to watch it and buy the t-shirts from Hall of Fame t-shirts.com.
But he's what, 3rd all time in wins, 1st all time in playoff wins, 1st all time in Super Bowls, and all of this. He won 2 before he went to the Pats. The man's the best coach that's ever been. He made the all 21st century team, wasn't he? The all decade team when it was his coach. It's the rumor was that Bill Polian said he shouldn't because of Spygate, and then Bill Polian came out within 2 hours of each other saying, I don't know if I voted for him, but that's a lie. I definitely voted for him. That's a lie. So he can't get his story straight, but it does seem like he spent his entire life being rude and obnoxious with the press, and they're now spitting their dummies out. Because it has to be at least 11 people to not get in. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. It just...
Yeah, stupid. I do understand why Kraft ain't. Like, I don't... When are owners eligible for the Hall of Fame? Is it just all the time, or is it...
Yeah. Yeah. Did you say something, Alex, or did you just shake and breathe heavily?
I was like, why are owners eligible?
Yeah. I'm the same. I'm the same.
Oh, I own something. Oh, great. I'm going to go in there. I get to go in somewhere as if I did it. No, I just gave them money.
You don't get to go in the Hall of Fame. Your reward is you own $1 billion football team. You don't need a bust. It just feels unnecessary.
They get handed the trophy first. That should be enough.
Yeah.
If you want a bust, put one in the lobby. It's your building.
Yeah.
You could buy the Hall of Fame. You could make your own. They have their own Hall of Fame. Every stadium has their own Hall of Fame. Just put yourself in. Crack on.
Just put a statue out the front with a really tiny Tom Brady. Do you know, like Walt Disney with Mickey?
And then an even tinier Bill Belichick. I was like, because you've got Walt Disney's the guy, and then you've got a tiny Mickey Mouse, and then a child. So like you can have really tiny Tom Brady and really tiny Bill Belichick, and it'd be the magical three that brought the new generation into this. Or you can have just your own one in a thinking position, reading a book that says the secret to winning, and then it looked like the horror show Cristiano Ronaldo. Bronze one that we had a couple of years ago. Yes. Please.
Yeah. I like your nest of dolls idea of having them at like different sizes, but hear me out, because there's already a statue of Tom Brady. You just make the other ones to scale. So the Tom Brady statue is what, like 15 feet tall? So then the Kraft one, just make that 20, and then make the Bill one 4.5.
Yeah, something like that. Wow. Yes.
Yeah, that'll get the job done.
Yeah, bananas. Somebody put in the comments that we saw when Tom left, it was all on Tom's arm and the Pats sucked after Brady left. I mean, we also saw Mac Jones get Rookie of the Year in the same class as Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate Trevor Lawrence didn't light it up, but he did, and that team constantly drafted unusually. But even if Brady was a big part of it, it's irrelevant. He still deserves to be in there.
It's let's not get it twisted as well. The reason why we didn't have Brady be there to the end of days is because of Kraft. It's not because of Belichick. Belichick wanted everything. But like Kraft was like, no.
Hey, so hear me out. What did the Oats do after he left? Not much, says Jordan Ray. Oats didn't show up.
He leads the Pats. Don't be the only guy that's commenting. He's the only guy that's here. I got you back, Jordan. I got you back.
He's not the only guy that's here. I can see him all creeping. Hi, everybody.
Oh, hello, everybody. But like, yeah. The Pats fell off a cliff and needed a rebuild, yeah. But that's what happens when you don't have a quarterback.
Oh, he's still going on it. I don't know if he's doing this on purpose now. When Tim left, they sucked. No good when Tim left. I'm saying, like, brave of Jordan to say such a thing.
Bless
him. Can I have my rant now?
Oh yeah.
I've been wanting to rant about this all week. I want to celebrate.
Is it Matt?
I want to celebrate Ian Cunningham. Congratulations to him. He's just been made. If you don't know, he's just been made the general manager of the Falcons, and he deserved it. He came in. He was at the Ravens. He came to the Bears 4 years ago with Ryan Poles, and they've developed him to be as an assistant GM. And he interviewed last cycle, didn't get any jobs, and then did get a job this year. The problem is because of his there's a part of the Rooney Rule where if you develop somebody for a head office role, a GM role, and then they get promoted, a person of colour, and they get promoted somewhere else, you get 2 third-round compensatory picks. The problem is, because the Titans were a bit of a shambles and nobody really understood their front office structure last off-season, they tweaked the rules and they said, instead of just being promoted to be a general manager, it was primary football executive, in brackets, general manager. But because the Falcons have promoted Matt Ryan, they brought Matt Ryan in above it, and he said, I'm not making any football decisions. I am not in charge of any of this. He has the full GM job. He has the full GM responsibilities. You do all of that. I'm in a different role, but he has the label primary football executive. The Bears don't get the compensatory picks, which is ridiculous. It's just a weird, stupid semantic rule, which you can imagine teams taking advantage of in future, so that other teams in their division or other teams in football don't get those compensatory picks. And I think it's just ridiculous. Really, really not a fan of that. And I think it undermines what they're trying to do, and the Bears can't appeal it. In a week when they've lost quite a few pieces as well. They even lost Declan Doyle, who went from being the OC of the Bears to being the OC of the Ravens, which is fantastic for him. But they couldn't block it because he gets play calling duties in Baltimore. It's great that the Bears are doing so well. The team's going, I want your guys, I want your guys, I want your guys. But at the same time, it's stupid. It's really, really stupid. And I want to rant, but I also think, like I said at the beginning, I don't want to take away from the fact that it is fantastic that Cunningham's got the job, and I think he'll be great. He's been a big point in that Bears front office. You saw when the Bears, there's like the video clip from that, I think it was 1920 football drive, when the Bears were going to draft Odunze. Poles wanted to trade up to make sure he got him. And it was Cunningham saying, don't, this is what they're going to do. Stay pat, we'll get our man. Trust me, it's going to happen. And he did, and he was right. So yeah, it was good for him, good for the team, good for the league as well. Just frustrated because could have done with some more picks.
Yeah, and it's also seeing your ex-girlfriend off being happy with somebody else, isn't it? Like there's a little part of that where you just gotta be pleased that they're doing well, but not too pleased. There's levels.
Yeah. Hopefully it's somebody else that we can trade with and we can get some decent pieces from.
Yeah, that's it as well. It's interconnected people and like all the goods going around. Yeah, so you've got to enjoy that. I tell you what's real refreshing is no injury news. Like, fine, there was nobody running into each other at the weekend.
Except there is.
But we've got away with it.
There is single nut. I forgot all about that. Alex Singleton got injured, didn't he? Is he missing? Was it him that got injured?
Day off. Come on.
Oh, he's not playing anyway. Oh, he's. I think he got injured recently, but I can't remember what it was. But it doesn't matter because he's not playing football. But I don't think there's any for the actual Super Bowl.
Sorry, I've just said what you've put for the fifth news story. You want to go ahead with what the Titans have done?
Yes, the Titans have assembled the Bald Avengers. I don't know if you've seen this. There's a couple of pictures doing the rounds, but their entire coaching staff, they brought Daboll in as the GM, as the OC, DC, head coach with Salah, and he's got 9 kids. Robert Saleh's got 9 kids.
Good effort, mate.
He's like Philip Rivers Mark II. And I also found out his wife is called Sana. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Sana Salah. Sana Salah.
Sana Salah, mother of 9.
You don't take your husband's surname if you call Sana or Sana. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it, but that's bonkers. But yeah, that entire team, all entirely bald. So from when those sky comes, it's just going to look like a pack of eggs on the sideline.
Which is doubly not very kind because Americans can't afford them. So that's just a thing that reminds them of the cost of eggs during this interesting political climate.
Does it mean that the Titans coaching staff are going to let their players be free range?
Oh,
nice.
There it is. Boom, boom.
Let the hair down.
Bless them. They're gearing up for like a rebrand as well out there. The Titans, I've seen all over social media. People are like hot takes. The Flames are going away from the logo. It did look stupid anyway, so that's fair enough. But it made me think. Whenever teams change their logos, I always feel bad for the people that have had them tattooed on themselves. Like the brand team really don't think about, Jared, who went out there and got like the old St. Louis Rams. That's even worse because they moved countries, they moved states. So it'd be interesting to see if there's an uproar there. Do people get it removed? Do you cover it up? Like, where do you go?
Well, no, because they're real fans. I was there, brother. I was there when it was this team. I was there when we were in St. Louis. I was there, man.
I was there when the Titans logo still had flames, and we still had CJ2K.
Maybe they're just going to change to a big Attack on Titan logo, and then that'll look really cool on a helmet.
That would look really cool. And for a team called the Titans, hear me out. They could have done a lot more. Like, don't get me started on the Giants also not having a cool logo. But Titans and Giants, they're two things where you think, the design team will be able to work on that a little bit. But nope. All the Titans team did is went, let's put some sick flames on it and make it look like a hot rod, but with weird colors. Like, no, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Yeah. It's like, do you know, like when Bandit's trying to explain the tattoo that he wants on the back? I want a skull with flames on it and a knife through it, saying, "Oh yeah." It's just that's how they came up with the badge.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was just it looks like clip art. I hate it so much. So the new one isn't much better, but hey. Sorry, Alex, clip art, right? So
I know what clip art is, bro. I know what clip art is. I know what clip art is. I don't get to joke one of those very often. I also know what word art is as well.
Ooh, look at this guy.
There we go. I don't know why I'm flexing that I know what terrible kind of media source that you would occasionally use in secondary school. No, I remember a time where I used to think Comic Sans and word art was the shiz.
Yeah, 2024. What a year!
Gotta love it. Comic Sans, by the way, little known fact for everybody watching at home. The font of Comic Sans was essentially ripped straight from the Watchmen comic. There you go.
Is it really? Is that where it originated?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, that's where it came from.
Amazing.
But on to, I guess, some other football-related news. Head coach positions just about filled across the league with Clint Kubiak potentially going to the Raiders. I know it says going to the Raiders, but he's still got a job to do. He could change his mind. We've seen it before, but, very, very possibly done. Who's left? Not
Nobody.
people. Like, what team is left?
None. The last one,
good.
He had his second interview with the Cardinals, and then very shortly after that, like a few hours after that, it was announced that they're finalizing a deal to be the head coach of the Raiders. So then very quickly following that, the Cardinals announced that they were hiring LaFleur from the Rams.
Fair enough.
Yeah, another in the nepotism league, another LaFleur. He's in the Cardinals, and that was the last domino to fall. And now it's just filling in the coaching pieces, and a couple of them have kind of come in this last week as well, the OCs and DCs. But with Kubiak, he's refused. I don't know if it's changed now, but I think last I saw, he was refusing to acknowledge that he was being the head coach, but everybody else around him was saying, yeah, he's going, but he's just saying, I'm focused on Sunday. We'll talk about that afterwards. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. We need a Marshawn Lynch type. I'm just here not to get fired moment. That's just dumb.
I think he's seen like the pure hatred that Ben Johnson got from the Lions fans because they blame him for kind of being distracted in their playoff run last year and going, well, he was distracted. You still pulled like 31 points in the game you went out, so I don't think it's on him, but whatever. So I think a lot of them are a bit more aware of not looking like their heads have been turned when they've got a big game on as well, even if he has been interviewing for multiple teams this week.
Fair enough. Well, that's fine. We've got all the coaches. They'll do a reshuffle. We'll get all of our OCs, DCs in line, get this next game out of the way, and then we can start talking about drafts. Because that's what we're all really here for. Like, who cares about the big game at the weekend? We just want to talk about where's Mendoza going? Who's going to fall? What do the Cardinals do?
That's going to be the exciting one, isn't it? But we'll probably have an entire pod on the Kyler Murray episode.
Yeah.
God.
One last of those coaching ones that just got announced today was Matt Nagy has just been announced as the OC for the Giants. And I hate that for them so much.
Why?
I really do.
He's just like once bitten, twice shy.
No, because he's not very good. He got the Bears job for being the quarterback's coach for Pat Mahomes when Pat Mahomes was fantastic. He came to the Bears, got coach of the year the first year because of Vic Fangio running the defense. They had an all-time defense with Vic Fangio just being absolutely monstrous. He was awful as an OC and an offensive mind when he was there. When he went back to New England, he initially went back to Kansas. He went back as the quarterback's coach. That first season he was there, when he was the quarterback coach under Eric Bieniemy, Pat Mahomes was the MVP. Then Bieniemy left. He got promoted to the OC for the last 3 years, and Mahomes has just gone, how is a team with Reed and Pat Mahomes and Kelsey in his prime, and he's on the way now. How is that team being a defense first unit? I just don't rate him at all. I mean, even the Chiefs didn't. They're like, oh yeah, he's getting a coaching job, but they didn't wait for him to get a head coach job somewhere else before they hired Eric Bieniemy and refused to re-up his contract. So, yeah, I worry for.
So you have thoughts, is what you're saying?
I have some thoughts.
Okay, yeah, some thoughts.
But like on the plus side of Matt Nagy, he's proven that he can work with young QBs in a new system and make them do that.
Is he going to be? I don't know if he's going to be like doing the play calling. Doesn't Harbour like take on all that?
Yeah, I mean, what I mean is that, like, obviously when Pat Mahomes was there, he's worked with a young Pat Mahomes and done that a lot. I'm doing it tongue in cheek because Pat Mahomes is a generational type talent, and by the sounds of it, Matt Nagy did absolutely bugger all. He just sat back and watched Pat Mahomes be Pat Mahomes, and I'm not dumping on Jackson Dart here like a lot of people have done, but
have they? Give me their names.
I will go around with a bat and I will say hello. But Jackson Dart this sounds really revolutionary. Jackson Dart isn't Patrick Mahomes.
Whoa, is he not generational talent that you can just sit back and watch?
Joel may disagree.
Young QB needs nurture.
Before we move off news, can we just flash up this fantastic Pat's tweet?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So
let
good.
Let me just bring it up. Here we go. Bam.
New England Patriots. Been to so many Super Bowls, they don't even know or care who they're playing. They tweeted that this evening, and it's still up.
Round 2 versus the Rams when they beat them 13-3. I remember that. God, worst Super Bowl ever. Yeah. I mean, strange thing for the social media team. I just assumed that the social media team aren't used to having seen the Patriots in the Super Bowl. It's been a bit of a drought for them, so they get confused because they're probably Gen Alphas that have just toppled off their high chair to create some social media buzz. And yeah, they've come up with this. Also, they did the horrible floating Marvel heads thing. I don't like. That's bad. That's rough. And it's still up.
I mean, didn't Star Wars start that?
Yeah.
Was it Star Wars first?
I
don't know.
swear it would have been with Force Awakens and stuff like that. It would have been.
No, I mean on the old posters they had all of the. Oh no, it wasn't really the heads, was it? It was the full bodies, wasn't it? On the original Star Wars posters.
Yeah, and then like didn't they also do a flying V as well? Old Star Wars posters.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it was always like in that kind of sense. But Thor Ragnarok, I think, was the one that everyone went, "Oh my god, what a fresh take on a movie poster!" And then every single Marvel movie and other movie just like copied and pasted the same thing. Gone was creativity. In were floating heads because one person made it look cool that one time. It's Labubu's all over again.
Daniel YTT.
Yeah, I've got modern references as well. Yeah. Last bit of news: Mason Crosby hints he wants to play for a contender.
I mean,
Also
Mason
hint
Crosby
that-
will after all those misses, but I think we're talking Max Crosby this time.
Oh gosh.
I'm sure, yeah, he's got
took my
cut
glasses
by
off.
the Packers. He needs a team.
Max Crosby, Max with 2 X's because he's that cool.
Yeah,
Probably has a skull tattoo, you know.
He has
Definitely
multiple.
has a skull tattoo.
yeah.
Yes, multiple skull tattoos.
He does. Yeah.
He put a tweet out there that's been one of those cryptic tweets about, was it the team don't, what is it, the fastest ships don't wait for the wind to fill their sails or something like that. You know, kind of hinting, I'm not going to wait for the Raiders to come and get good. I'm 29, I need to get somewhere now. And he put an eagle and a star on there, which a lot of people suggested was hinting, you know, Cowboys or the Eagles. But I think was actually his high school team was the Eagles as well. So I don't think it's a come get you to them. But social media went mad with all these fans just going, please come be a Chicago Bear, please come be a Tennessee Titan.
Everyone put together like PowerPoint presentations, be like, hey, Max Crosby, not Mason. Just sit here for a second. Let me just like bring up the slides that we've created for you today using clip art. I mean, he almost went last season. I think there was a lot of trade rumors, but like, I know it's gonna. I feel like if he goes, that's a positive sign that the Raiders are going to do well, and Max Crosby is going to be the SpongeBob meme of just staring through the vent while Raiders fans run off into the playoffs. Just out of fate, not because all of a sudden they're really good without him. I just think that that's the classic move, isn't it? And if he stays, he has the Myles Garrett, I got the money and I'm still not here and I'm tweeting out sad pictures of whatever it is. But like, you know, Myles needs to cheer up. He's got a Pro Bowl quarterback finally. So he just needs to settle down. Right? No more. I hope there's something in Myles Garrett's contract that was like, if we get a QB to the Pro Bowl, you can't leave. And somehow they've backed Shador into there. And it's like, no.
The best bit is the argument was, he got there because all the people who wanted for the alternates couldn't make it. But Joe Burrow has just come in as an alternate for the AFC after Shador Sanders. Which is bananas. Bananas. Ludicrous. Enough of that numpty anyway.
Yeah. News over, I'm saying. Onto the thing that is arguably the biggest weekend of the sport that we actually super enjoy. Let's do a little topic of the week, shall we? Definitely that one. Don't know what it would have ended up being, but we made it through. Boom. Onto superb things because we can't. I just don't write it down. I think we can say Super Bowl. I just something about the NFL lawyers that don't like this. Every like advert that is popping up on YouTube and stuff is the big game spot where everyone's getting ahead of the movie trailer releases and stuff like that. So I'm just keeping it super legal by putting superb wherever I can.
Yeah, I think that's perfectly fair.
That is the plan. Are we excited? You looking forward to it? Do we? Alex is. He's a bit. That was a big smile. God bless him.
Yeah, I'm over the moon. I really can't wait. Mainly because I've got the Monday off.
Look at
Nice.
you. Look at you. I had the Monday off and then found out that I needed to drive to Bournemouth. That morning. Yeah.
That's
They
good
wanted
stuff.
me to go the Sunday evening, and I was like, no. I've got something on, and I will see you Monday afternoon. So I'm going to get like 3 hours sleep and then drive for 6 hours. But like my woes aside, yeah. Like I need to get back into the excited kind of like hype train. I think having that week off and not really having anything to sink teeth into has let it down a little bit. I need to watch all of the stupid press conferences that every player has throughout the week and do all of the really like getting in there. Just have NFL Network on 24/7 while I'm working and hype everything back up. Does anyone think that it's going to be closer than what everyone's expecting? Is it going to be? I don't know what the spread was. Did anybody like have a check of what they reckon?
It wasn't massive. It really wasn't massive. Hang on, give me 2 seconds and I'll tell you. But
Yeah,
I do
right,
think it's going to be a close game. I do.
4.5.
So
4.5's a weird one, like to go with. It's not a field goal. It's not a touchdown. Like,
yeah, it feels like the betting's moved it, doesn't it?
yeah, it has slipped a little bit, but yeah, look, it's one of those where everyone's going, oh yeah, clearly Seattle's going to be dominant here, but I don't know. I just think, every dog has his day. Everyone's, I think, relatively healthy. Everyone's had an extra week off. Stupid 100,000 patches on jerseys aside, I think it should be like pretty cool to look at. It is pretty stupid. I've seen a lot of like NASCAR things.
Yes.
I don't know where the captain's badge is going to be. But I saw the great one from like Talladega Nights where the Wonder Bread logo is on someone's visor. It's like, I know I'm mad. I just like Wonder Bread.
You're Ricky Bobby Wagner.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
I do think it's going to be a close game. I think the argument against the Pats is mostly, well, they've not played anybody good. That doesn't mean they can't play well. That doesn't mean they're not good. It just we've got less confidence in them in these big teams than the Seahawks. And I think that's a fine take to have, but it doesn't mean the Pats are bad. They have been very, very good. And they have got they've not allowed a rushing touchdown all playoffs. They've only allowed 71 rushing yards per game. So they can stop Kenneth Walker, certainly in the rushing game, and that can make them one-dimensional. You've got players like Gonzalez at cornerback to kind of try and shadow potentially Jackson, Smith and Jigba. So I think it could be a really, really close game. I still think Seahawks are winning it, but I don't think it's a blowout by any stretch.
I think the reason why a lot of people are going blowout immediately is because you say that, like, with the Seahawks there and the weapons you've just mentioned, they're established weapons.
Mm.
And with the Patriots, they're not kind of that established weapons yet. Stevenson's had a really good season and really, really done well. And then who else is Mac Jones throwing the ball to, apart from Stephon Diggs?
Mm.
It's not Mac Jones anyway, it's Drake May. But yeah, who's Drake May throwing the ball to apart from Stephon Diggs? And Stephon Diggs is a big game player, a big time opportunity kind of guy, and will really seize this because it's what he wants and why he left, what he is inevitably there for. But who else? Who else is there? It's defense first for the Patriots. Whereas for the Seahawks, you could lean on Sammy D, you could lean on JSN, and you can lean on Kenneth Walker and go, yeah, let's do this. Let's be offense first.
Yeah.
Well, the second most likely is Hunter Henry. I guess just having a look at the receiving, like it goes Diggs, Hunter Henry.
Big girls, you are beautiful. I love me some Keishan Boutte.
Oh,
I forgot about Boutte.
Yeah.
Right. who is going to have the better game, Booty or Bobo? Because like Bobo came out of nowhere, didn't he?
Oh, that'd be good. Bobo Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, Bobo.
You'd
for
love to see
MVP.
it. That'd be nice. But I'm going to say Butte.
I'm a Bobo guy. I'm clearly on the Seahawks side for this one. It's no shade against the New England Patriots. I don't hold any bias from the bygone eras. I was one of the early adopters of, hey, it'd be really cool to see them get there again. Different coach, different QB, different setup, and it just be a different team. So no shade there. I would take that Seahawks minus 4.5. I think that's to me, that's fine. That's just enough. If it was 6.5, I guess, like force a touchdown, like difference, I wouldn't be so sure. I would just go on the win. But other wonderful things. Coin toss, heads or tails, guys. Evens.
Always heads.
I always go heads. Yeah, I'm a heads go. Yeah. I don't believe in the propaganda, the people that support tails with never fails. I just never bought into it. There's a lot of people just saying it, but nobody knows where it came from, you know?
The last
50%
3
of the time, it happens every time.
There it is. There it is. The last 3 Super Bowls have been heads, so it's going to be a tails this one.
I'm just saying, you give it to the
hot works.
If you don't mess with a winning formula. Heads. That's it. Can't convince me any otherwise. Speaking of betting odds and whatnot, a bunch of this is just going to be us talking about like the things that we think might happen, the things that could happen. One of my my favorite ever kind of like Super Bowl replays was when the Giants went against the Patriots for the second time, and there was a lot of this happened the last time they met. Could it happen again? Giants to be behind going into the fourth quarter and end up winning it. Ludicrous odds. Put some money on that. Paid for an entire night out. It was fantastic because they did it. And so I've been having a look. I'm going to pull it up here, I think. Apparently it was just me. Let's bring you two in as well. And these are the Super Bowl XLIX, which is what, 49? There we go. Took me a sec. These are the things that happened in Super Bowl 49. And I put to you, will any of these happen again? So, any running back to score the most receptions in the game. Bonus points if either of you can name the running back that got the most receptions in that game.
And was this 49?
Yeah. This was the last time the Patriots Seahawks went against each other.
So it would have been beast mode when he was just unstoppable that game, I assume.
No, you would be wrong. Alex, got any ideas? I can tell you it was a New England Patriot. You're absolutely right, Alex. It was Shane Vereen. Shane Vereen was the running back that got 11 receptions. More than Julian Edelman, more than Gronk, more than Amendola. God knows why that came out of nowhere. So is there going to be a running back that has the most receptions in the game? I don't think so. With JSN being out there, most receptions in the game, so it has to out catch any player on either team. It's not just on their own team. So I don't think that's going to happen. And that's the second one, any RB to record 11 receptions. Again, Shane Vereen. And you're running back to record 100 rushing yards and a rushing TD. I assume the closest to this is going to be Kenneth Walker. But as you said, I mean, out of all of them, go on then. You think Stevenson's got a better shot at that?
I don't think anybody's doing it.
No. But what I'm saying is the most likely of the two would be Kenneth Walker. But as we've kind of like stated, that the Patriots defense going to like stop that run. For a bonus point, who had 100 rushing yards and a rushing TD the last time these two met in the Super Bowl?
That would be beast mode.
That would be beast mode. Yeah, you're absolutely right. 7 different players to score a touchdown is wild to me.
That is.
Apparently that happened last time around. I've got it up here. Marshawn Lynch was the only rushing touchdown. And then Julian Edelman, Rob Gronkowski, Danny Amendola, Brandon LaFell, Chris Matthews, Doug Baldwin, all got touchdowns. So I think that's even like more than that. It was a ridiculous amount of like different people on there. I definitely don't think we're getting 7.
Does that include defensive touchdowns as well?
It just says individual players. So yes, that would be if you had different people on defense. If you get 3 pick sixes from different players, that would count there. 7-1, not bad. Pray for a good one there. Seattle have 3+ players rush for 20 yards. Now you're getting closer.
Sammy D.
Yeah, Sammy D just like bust a little run out. He likes to go fast. If you're not first, you're last.
If that was New England, I would be all over that.
All over that, yeah.
All over that for England, but not for.
But these are things that happened last time they met.
Yeah.
New England didn't do this.
Yeah.
New England last time they met, rushing, they had LeGarrette Blount, who got 40 yards, Shane Vereen, who got 13, Julian Edelman, who got 7, and Tom Brady with -3 rushing yards in that Super Bowl. Off of 2 carries, Tom Brady. God bless. I absolutely love this. This is just my absolute. I'm betting on putting £1 on every single one of these. New England under 59.5 total rush yards. I don't think they'll be under that. I think you'll get 60+ yards of rushing from New England in total. It's the entire team. Now we're talking, though. Final Seattle drive to end with an interception. I mean, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily have to be to win the game. Sammy D could just have the ball, run out the clock. He just pitches one out. The Patriots. It's just the final Seattle drive.
Yeah.
So the Patriots could like just pick it off and like attempt a drive to win it or whatever. So I don't mind it.
I don't. At those odds, I don't mind that at all, to be honest.
12's getting out there. Both teams record an 80+ yards touchdown drive.
Yes.
Yeah, don't mind it.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a
that's
a really nice one.
Mm-hmm. Especially with, well, I mean, I guess there with like kickoff rules being different now, you kind of start at the 25 a lot.
Yeah, it's on punting though, isn't it? You rely on good punts for that.
I suppose, yeah. I hate correct score guesses like 0-0 at the end of the first quarter, 14-14 at the end of the half. Don't like that. Or all you can stay the hell away. That's 500 to 1. Both teams to record an interception. Yeah, I'll take it. Drake May and Sam Darnold to combine for 550 pass yards and 6 passing touchdowns. Again, I don't hate it at 14.
I like those defenses.
Yeah. I don't mind the yards, but I dislike the touchdowns on that.
6 total passing touchdowns. 3 each.
Yeah. The yards
6.
is fine, but the touchdowns 6 is a lot.
Yeah.
Then we start to get a little brutal. Interception thrown in the opposing team's end zone.
It feels almost inevitable, doesn't it? Just for the narrative, but
yeah. And then even worse, interception thrown with under 1 minute to go in the fourth quarter. And then even worse, Seattle to attempt a pass at opponent's 1 yard line. I hope that happens. Yeah. I am absolutely praying that just so they can show the clip of it all going wrong and then it working out this time. Even if they lose, they go like, hey, they got rid of the demon that was that 1 yard one. So yeah, I'm betting on pretty much all of these things.
Yeah, do you know what? Without Charbonnet there in the red zone, I don't hate that. If they get down, it's getting down to the 1 yard line, which is the issue. But
yeah, you've got to get at the 1 yard, which adds some difficulty.
There's a scenario that like 5 of these can happen in one thing.
Yeah,
so like it could be the final Seattle drive ends in an interception. The Seahawks are on a touchdown
Alex,
drive.
These things did happen in the same play. There is a reality that you live in where these all happened at the same time.
Again. Give me it again.
God, the absolute top. They'd run it. They absolutely run it. If it comes down to that, they're like, no, not again. Kenneth Walker. Still lose. Kenneth Walker.
The one thing that really did annoy me was the amount of press that asked that same question to both Mike Vrabel and the Mike McDonald of the Seahawks and all of the New England players and all of the Seahawks players. They just asked the same question 7 times to 7 different people to try and make a news narrative out of it. It was like, get a grip. Happened a long time ago. No, stop this.
It's nothing to do with me. I mean, it's not as bad as the reporter that asked Drake May if he was planning on winning on Sunday.
I like that.
That is...
What did he say?
He said, yes. I'm shocked. I know. Bulletin board material for the Seattle team.
Yeah, I didn't see that headline anywhere. Drake May plans on winning Super Bowl. I thought that would have made some press. It would have a few months ago. I've sent you both the link to that because it's actually weirdly... I found it once and then found it really difficult to navigate back to the Super Bowl XLIX repeat specials on Sky Bet. Sky Bet, sort your app out. Hey, come on.
I want to tie into one of the things that you mentioned on there with that, and this is, and I kind of touched on it, Kenneth Walker. So the line for his rushing yards is 73.5 yards. He's done that. He's done that 6 times this year. I said earlier on, Pats haven't allowed that all playoffs. They've not allowed a single rushing touchdown. We saw that although he looked quite good, the Rams bottled him up very quickly, and their rush defense isn't as good as the Pats. They bottled him up really quickly, and he just went into the passing game. So they still kept him involved, but he was just catching passes at the back, and I could really easily see that happening again. I think that line seems way too high. He's done... This season, they've got the 6th best rush defense in the league. They only allow 101 yards per game total over this season. And Walker isn't a bruising every down back. He's not really been that at any point in his career, or not very often, apart from when he's had to have it for injuries. That line seems mad. He's done it 6 times in 18 games this season, but they've not been against particularly great rush defenses either. So I'm definitely taking him there. That feels like free money to me.
Yeah. Would you? What would you say? All purpose? Do you think he's well over that all purpose yards?
Yes.
Receiving and run.
He goes 100 all purpose, and I think when we were saying could a running back lead for receptions in this game? I think he could. I think he could lead this game in receptions.
You think just cheeky dump offs?
Mm-hmm.
See, I think it's the guy that you've got above him, which is Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
I think because of what you've already said with the Gonzalez being the top level shutdown corner and absolutely just trying to focus on JSN and closing him down, Cooper Kupp's going to have a bigger game and just absolutely feast and operate out that slot. Just don't dive, scramble for them yards, absolutely do it. Maybe here's the thing: if he has let's say 100-yard game, 2 touchdowns, wins Super Bowl MVP, he hangs it up. In my opinion, he hangs it up and goes, "Yeah, I've done everything now. I'm good. I'm sound. See you later, folks." And we have that one last great Cooper Kupp game.
I think, I like that. I think anytime touchdown at 3.5 on Sky Bet, as other betting platforms are available. That was just where I checked first.
Look, we're not the BBC. I don't care. I can be biased. Sky Bet's got the easiest interface. I'm going right there. Sponsor us. There we go.
Yeah.
But
Kupp anytime TDs. Good odds.
Yeah. Sky Bet also has normally the worst odds. So always.
I don't
this
win
is what I'm
anything
saying
anyway, Alex.
to anyone, always check your odds. If you're going big on Super Bowl bets, this one, go on your like odds checker website to make sure that they're right. Make sure it's right. Bet365's there. You've also got Ladbrokes. You got there. And hey, we've talked about pubs dying over the last couple of weeks. Your bookies are dying too. Don't be scared to go inside. They give you free tea and coffee.
Oh, do they? No, let's keep you in. Oh, tricky. So go in and watch the Super Bowl live at Ladbrokes in Scunthorpe. I'll be there. There might be a coral I could pop into. I'm going to do my little tea crawl between them. Got me betting slips and a cigarette in my hand. Yeah, love that.
Brilliant.
Were you saying an anytime touchdown Cooper Cup?
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs is at 3 as well. That's crazy.
It does seem bonkers, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I
suppose they've got to get it over the top and to him and plenty of space and stuff like.
He's going to get the Reek treatment, isn't he? Tariq Woolen treatment.
I thought we were going Game of Thrones then. The Reek treatment is pretty rough.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. He's going to be castrated on the field.
You could get odds.
Which actually is pretty good.
You could get odds, and they were surprisingly low on Stephon Diggs proposing to Cardi B on the field after the Super Bowl.
Oh, God, please. Please, no.
I'm not taking it, but it's only 12.
I don't think I'd be able to watch the rest of the game if that happened. Like, if it was there, I think I'd have to switch the celebrations off because it would do my head in so much.
What if he scores a touchdown, right? And then off to the sideline, he's down on one knee, all that. No, can't be
just
yeets
a ball at her and she rips it open as a ring inside. Touchdown
These
ball.
are all good. These are all good. There's a bunch of people watching now. I assume one of them is Diggs.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Him and Cardi B just snuggled up on the sofa. Watching us.
Good times. Oh, we've ruined it though. If Cardi's watching, sorry. That's a
spoilers.
When I was having a look at this, Pete, that I get weirdly obsessive about the halftime show.
Yes.
Not necessarily on whether or not it'll be good or bad or any of this. I like trying to bet on it. It's great. It's great fun. I was obsessed. You should have seen how far back I went through Justin Timberlake's live shows to try and work out the exact set. I nailed the first song. Nobody thought it would be the first single that you released off of the Man of the Woods album. I can't remember what it's called now. You'll know, Alex. Go on.
I must admit, I don't. I really don't. I'm sorry.
People are going to say it's fake. It'll come to me in a bit. But yeah, so I obsessed over all of that, like what hats he was going to wear, what he was going to open with, close with. There was the Maroon 5 year. I had a pretty decent one on. Everyone was obsessed with them playing Sweet Victory, the SpongeBob SquarePants thing. Wasn't going to happen, but I'm sure bookies were laughing themselves to death on that. So I thought, let's do it. WWE superstar Bad Bunny at halftime. I've only ever seen him fight Damian Priest in Puerto Rico. I've never listened to any of his music. I thought, now's a good time. Let's have a look at the track list. He's just won a bunch of Grammys. I think he won 3 the other night. Congrats, Bad Bunny. You're obviously watching too. So I'm looking at the list, and boy, I cannot pronounce a single damn thing as far as his music goes. It is like the opposite of Scrabble for me. I just can't even. So I don't know a thing about Bad Bunny. Should I watch Creed on Fox out of pure shame? Because Creed are the alternate MAGA halftime show that they're being put on by some idiots who don't want to watch a Puerto Rican.
It was Filthy by Justin Timberlake that you were talking
Filthy.
about.
Thank you. Yeah, absolute jam. Good to run to.
Yeah, Man of the Woods is an underappreciated Justin Timberlake album.
Yeah, top 2, I reckon. Future Sex Love Sound, Man of the Woods. Don't at me. Or do at me.
Future Sex Love Sound is the best.
Yeah, definitely. T.I. dropping absolute bars on My Love. You
I have. I think I have that on vinyl somewhere. That album from when I took my missus to see him and Timbaland playing in 2007.
Incredible.
Very cool. Torn off that album. It's amazing.
Cool. Yeah. Alex can't think of a better album, so
I was gonna say Justified, but it's
come
fine.
on. It's a Michael Jackson album. You and I know it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a reject.
I mean, everybody knows
MJ
it.
rejected it. They gave it to Justin Timberlake. That's how it is.
Okay. We can all agree that the 2020 Experience is not the album, though.
No, not his best.
No.
Still some like good songs on there.
Oh,
Mirrors was the first dance at my wedding. Love it. There's a few others. I think Strawberry.
Really cool.
Yeah, Strawberry Bubblegum. That was a good track. I could wax lyrical. We'll save it for the Justin Timberlake podcast, which actually this has turned out to be. But yeah, so weird bets aside on Bad Bunny. Pete, go on. Pronounce the title that you say is the heavy favorite to be the opening song.
Titi mi pregunto.
Oh, son of a gun! I just realized lingo.
Yeah, it's Spanish for "Auntie Ask Me." I don't know the song. I've just googled it. I'm not going to try and pretend that I know any Bad Bunny because I have no clue. But it's very, very heavy favorite, which doesn't always necessarily mean anything with the halftime show because they like to mix it up, don't they?
Yeah. Alex, you have a radio show where you talk about number one hits. Bad Bunny, the most streamed artist in the universe right now. What's your favorite Bad Bunny track?
It doesn't have any UK official number ones.
There we go. Bad Bunny,
UK,
not big enough this side.
The UK is a predominantly very not antiquated Bad Bunny kind of thing. We say we're down with the kids and we're all this. We are very anti R&B, the UK, over the last couple of years, I think, which is predominantly what Bad Bunny is.
I did see a crying shame that the last song to hit the UK number one with an actual key change a la Westlife was like back in 2003. We've lost something, haven't we, as a society? No one's getting up off of stools to add emphasis at the end of the song, singing the same thing they did before, but slightly higher. What are we even doing at this point?
Got to bring it back. Do you like what Darkness was to like 70s metal, but just do that for Westlife? But I guess K-pop's the nearest to that, isn't it?
Yeah. And there was a lot of K-pop Demon Hunters last year, so
yeah.
Like Golden was all over the place, wasn't it? Like that was absolutely an unbelievable record. But yeah, I'm not really familiar with Bad Bunny. I must admit, the most I've seen of Bad Bunny is either WWE or Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh, it was good in Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah, he was very good in Happy Gilmore 2. Yeah, I really liked him in that. That was great.
Genius move. Alex, go on. You start to populate with some weird and wonderful bets on the Super Bowl. What you're looking at?
The national anthem will be over, as everybody always says.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's the time? What is the over?
The cut-off is normally. Oh, I wondered what that was. I cooked tea. Never mind. The over is normally 2 minutes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Charlie Puth that is singing the national anthem.
Over.
It's over.
Love a bit of Charlie Puth.
Yeah, it's completely over. We've already covered the coin flip. I personally think it'll be tails. You guys think it'll be heads. And I am feeling a yellow Gatorade.
Whoa. Wee color.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think. Just pouring a big vat of piss.
That's just what you want on a t-shirt, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm feeling a yellow Gatorade this year. It's either going to be yellow or red, simply because obviously the teams are there, but I don't think it'll be blue.
I've just seen one of my favorite Orange is such a basic pitch answer, but he's right. Will a player or coach cry during the national anthem?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, isn't Stephon Diggs like super emotional? Like, I'm sure I've seen him cry at a playoff game or something. Like,
yeah, it's like, who is that boxer that used to cry on the way to the ring? Oliver McCall. And he used to cry before every fight. He got really emotional. That's going to be Stephon Diggs.
Sweet.
Just get all his emotion out, and crying before the game.
I imagine that Cardi B just puts on WAP, and then Stephon Diggs just sat there crying his eyes out, bawling. It's so beautiful, man. It's so beautiful.
Art, poetry. Who will the MVP thank first in his speech? God/religious figure is right up there at the very top of this one. It was the /religious figure.
Yeah.
Everyone is welcome to do whatever they please, but like, I cannot see any MVP that isn't a white Christian dude. All right, this is not the way that people vote. So somebody stepping up and being like, "Hey, first of all, Allah, thanks, dude," and then like holds a trophy. Like, what?
Could you imagine, with the state of what America is at the minute? Could you imagine the reaction? I would love it. I would love to see it, but the reaction would just be feral.
What if someone goes like real off-piste and is like, "First, I would like to thank Odin's son." Like, oh!
All praise Imhotep.
Yeah, let's get some of that. Let's get some of the cool Greek gods out there, like Zeus. Firstly, Zeus, my guy. Like, let's do that.
That'd be brilliant.
But that would still fall into God, religious figure. And then like next is teammates. This is boring. The rest of the list is just boring. Like, why would you bet on anything else? First, I'd like to thank God and the organization.
Drake May will definitely thank God first if he wins it. 100%.
Does the religious figure count if it's like a cult leader? So like
Jeffrey Dahmer or something.
No. Not like
that counts.
But like you can imagine that like some NFL players like in cults. There will be some NFL players that like belong to.
There'll be a Scientologist out there, won't there?
Like that's an alleged cult. We don't want them guys coming after us. They are very dangerously scary.
Well, the one that girl from Smallville was in.
There you go.
Allegedly, thank you. Yeah. Any of them. But like
Flying Spaghetti Monster, thanks.
If they just thanked like Father Jeff, does that count?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my pastor. Like,
yeah,
Padre. Sponsored by Bad Bunny's out there. Maybe Bad Bunny gets MVP. I don't know. Like, he's pretty good in Backlash, you know. Oh, there's some good stuff. I've just seen the Will Stephon Diggs proposed Cardi B. There was an asterisk on this though. It must be shown on the broadcast. So if it's after the cameras stop rolling, you don't get your money.
Right.
The other one I think will happen is you'll have reporters at the end of the game shoving microphones under coaches saying, is it so good to like win or lose with you guys? And now where do you go next year? So like Kubiak, he'll get it shoved under his microphone so that they get that 5-second sound bite of like, yeah, no, I'm just going to celebrate with the guys. And then like it's back to work tomorrow.
Yeah. They'll get harassed whether they win or lose. It's going to happen. I tell you one thing that is definitely happening. I couldn't find odds for it here, but I'm sure there will be somewhere. My favorite band of all time is opening the Super Bowl. I'm a huge Green Day fan, and
I couldn't think of anything witty quick then.
Little Mix. There's not a chance in hell that they're not opening with American Idiot. With everything that's going on.
Sued?
Say again?
Are they going to get threatened with a suing?
Well, I don't think they can, because it's one of the most popular songs. It wasn't about Trump, it was about Bush, but it's just universal, isn't it? It's an evergreen song. So, but it's definitely good. There's no way they don't. They don't care. They don't need the publicity to get ticket sales and anything like that. They're just like,
yeah. Do they do like 21 Guns? Wake Me Up When September Ends. I'm just thinking of all of the real.
I mean, most of it will be American Idiot. They'll do Basket Case. You think like the more politically type stuff. There's loads of Revolution Radio and stuff like that. They can get plenty out of that. But I just think it's got to be that. They've got to open with American Idiot. And
yeah, so what are they doing? The kickoff show? Like what?
Yeah.
What's the kickoff show?
It's appeasing people that are complaining that it's a non-English speaker at halftime.
I see.
Yeah.
It's American game, should be American people. You didn't really care when it was Coldplay. You didn't really care when it was McCartney and all of these other English acts that have been and done the halftime show. You just care because of his skin color. That's all that you've bothered about.
So,
and they're idiots and they don't understand that Puerto Rico is actually a part of the United States of America.
Correct. Yeah.
So
pretty united of you.
Green Day did the Grey Cup.
What,
Canadian? It's the Canadian Super Bowl. They did the Grey Cup in 2023, and they opened with "The American Dream Is Killing Me."
Oh, okay.
So
that's
with American Idiot.
They ended with Holiday. Actually, they did "The American Dream Is Killing Me," Basket Case, Boulevard, and then Holiday.
I would expect exactly the same, but American Idiot to start.
Yeah. Get people fired up. Get all the people shooting into the air.
You should play Castaway, though, because that's the best song. Castaway is fire.
I don't think I have a favourite Green Day song. Not particularly fan, but it's what it is.
I'll educate you.
My 2-year-old likes Holiday. She thinks it's great.
It is a banger. It is a banger.
Yeah, well, it came on by accident. I was playing a bunch of Fall Out Boy and somehow it slipped in there. And that's the one she latched onto. Anyway, so I've got rid of her.
That's why you call it an heir and a spare, isn't it? That's why you have 2 kids.
Who's the sister's little organ donor? There you are. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
God bless it. So, right, come on then. Last thing. Who's winning? What's the score? Alex.
Seahawks 27-21.
Seahawks 32-29.
32-29. Also Seahawks 28-25.
Okay.
Yep. We've got some big scores out there. It's going to be low, though, isn't it? It's going to be defensive as hell.
Yeah, 6-3.
Oh, I guess one final thought to land on. I've just seen multiple tweets about it, and I also thought it was hilarious that obviously it's at the Field of Genes, Levi's Stadium, and they've taken down the Brock Purdy banner to put up a Sam Darnold banner, which is beautiful for a rival to get that up on there. Everybody who drives past the stadium, all the Niners fans, can see Sam Darnold, Super Bowl, all this kind of stuff. Just absolute ginormous. It's like 50 feet tall. It's beautiful.
That's rough.
It certainly is. I absolutely love it. Any final thoughts? What did Russell Wilson used to say? Was it just go Birds? Go Hawks?
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
It's just at the end of every interview, he always just like, go Hawks. And it's like, do one.
It would be Go Hawks, yeah.
Yeah. Go Hawks.
Cool outro phrase. like this. This is good. There's a theme. So I'm wearing the thing on my head. He's having a drink, and Alex has put the two together. Thank you and good night.